What up, what up, what up? Back in action. I didn't even tell him I was making a video. I just turned it on.
I'm sitting here, just hanging out.
Sitting here. I'm trying to concentrate.
Having a good time.
And watch my stories.
Watch the stories. Got a little bit going on here.
We just got done cleaning the truck.
Y'all
don't even know how funky and disgusting this thing was.
Just think of Ben's sister.
Yeah, it's nasty. Like in the winter time, everything you see outside ends up in your truck because everything's wet and disgusting. It all ends up inside the truck.
Our truck usually stays pretty clean.
Yeah, once we do a deep cleaning.
It'll stay clean for a few weeks.
Yeah. I ain't made a video in a little while.
Tell them the news.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should save that. What do you think?
I mean, you don't have to go into detail.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be truckers in a couple of months. That's the news. I'm not going to make, because I'm saving that for a really good video. But, yeah, in a couple of months, we'll be done. But it's for the right reasons. I'm just glad in 3 years we didn't kill each other.
I thought about it a few times.
Yeah, I thought about leaving your ass at a truck stop in Oklahoma.
You literally did.
Yeah, but I turned around and came back and got you. That's a true story, y'all. I really did do that. But I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
It was like the first couple of weeks we were
It wasn't the first time we went out, though. I think it was like the second time.
Yeah.
Second or third time.
I got out of the truck, used the bathroom. I looked this man dead in his face as he was walking out the store.
Yeah, and I was half asleep.
He left. I kept calling him, and then he finally answered. I said, "Dude, you fucking left me, man."
Yeah. I didn't even answer.
No.
I waited until I got back to the park because I wanted to keep you on ice. I wanted you to be freaked out. I pulled back into the parking lot. I was like, all right, pumpkin, get in the fucking truck. That was funny. I'm just glad I didn't get 100 miles down the fucking road. I'm glad you had your phone on you, dude. Could you imagine if you didn't have your phone on you that night?
Probably 300 miles.
Oh my God. If I was you, I would have ran right into that fuel desk and be like, you need to give me your phone right now. Like, I gotta call fucking dispatch and get that motherfucker to stop. That's the first thing I would have done. We don't do public phone calls. I'm like, you do now, bitch. I'm just glad we finally cleaned this truck out.
Show them a little action.
Yeah. It's cleaner than it was.
Yeah.
It's cleaner than it was. Y'all just don't realize how disgusting this truck gets. It's nasty.
It's pretty nasty.
Especially when you peeing behind the truck all the time. So, how do y'all feel about them checks, huh? You think you're going to get one? It confirmed it. Trump said, and Trump, I've never known him to not deliver on something. So, I'm pretty excited we might be getting some checks soon. And I haven't even filed for my taxes yet, so pretty excited about getting my tax returns, too. I really think I'm just going to take that money and throw it in my safe, dude, and pretend like I never even got it. I'm like determined to get a house this year. I'm so sick and tired of living home with family. I need my own crib. Place where I can walk around naked. You know, get my own garage. It'll be nice. What are you planning on doing when you get home?
I can't say that in this video.
Yeah?
I mean, I could.
A little bit. You just have some discretion. You know?
I'll be going to visit some family members of mine for a little while.
For a while. Permanently. You better get a fucking Harley though, man.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Get you a Softail. I'm planning a bike ride. And hopefully in April, I don't know. If y'all live anywhere near the Carolinas, hit me up on here. If you like to ride and you want to do like a bike trip, hit me up on here. I will hit you back. Because I like to do long bike rides. But I don't want to do them with people that don't really want to be there. I mean, you have to be the kind of person that likes to go on like trips that are hundreds of miles. You know? I want to go on 64 one day through like West Virginia. Dude, those are the best roads, man. There's a lot of places I want to go. It's just, you know, I gotta make the time and do it. But when I think about this stuff, I don't wait for other people to come with me, man. Because if you try to get your friends in on it, they always got 1,000 excuses why they can't do it. So I'll just go out by myself and do it. Has anything really happened since we've been out, man?
Not really. We've been off a whole lot since we've been out.
Yeah, we've been off a lot. We've been going through some crazy ass weather. The weather has been, since we got in the truck, it was raining, flooding, snowing. Like, the only thing we didn't have was fucking hail. And we got a while, y'all. This is gonna be the longest tour we've ever had. It's gonna be 8 weeks. It's gonna be insane. But we're gonna try to make the best of it, though, because this is gonna be our last time out. So we want to have a good time. I'm just hoping they send us to at least 1 or 2 cool places, you know. I don't think they'll send us to California, but there's a chance we might go to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I would like to run through Texas, get me some barbecue one more time. You know what I mean? We're actually at a pretty cool truck stop, man. They got Waffle House, Cracker Barrel, Taco Bell. They got some good stuff here. Biscuit's not much for words today. Not really helping me out with the narrative here.
Listen. You started, dude. We had nothing bad happen so far.
Good. I mean, we found out some news we didn't want to hear. Let me just tell y'all something. Our company is under new management, and it's not going well.
You remember that guy's name? Can we say his name?
No, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna make a video about this company when I'm done, and it's gonna be brutally honest. But I'm just gonna tell y'all that this company is under new management. And it's not been as fun as it was. It really isn't. Like, they really pissed us off when they fired our driver manager. I'm still hot about that, because that was really not cool.
Yeah, and now, I mean,
very uncool.
That was literally in our contract.
Yeah, and now they're pretending like we didn't have a contract. That's funny as shit. And they're making us beg for time off. Now they're trying to tell us that we have to every week that you work equals 1 day off. So it's like, I'll be out here for 3 weeks and I get 3 days off. No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, that is the normal.
Not for me.
I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not doing it. If some people love being out here, that's great. But if you want to be home too, or if you're trying to have any kind of life at home, or if you got a woman, dude, you can't be coming out here with that kind of time, dude. I mean, honestly, if you got a woman at home, you shouldn't be out here to begin with, because she's going to cheat on you sooner or later. It's not going to work out.
She ain't getting it from you.
Yeah, unless she's butt ugly and nobody wants to look at her, I guarantee you, it's just a matter of time. And it's probably a long matter of time before you even find out about it. My ex did that shit to me, and my fucking neighbor calls me on the phone and tells me about it. I had a cool ass neighbor.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah,
big.
long story short, yeah, he's like, who's this dude going in your house when you're gone, man? Yeah, that's a long story short. But I'm divorced now.
These hoes ain't loyal, man.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna tell y'all, you fellas, you think you got some loyal ass woman, you can see how loyal she is when you're gone for 3 weeks at a time, 2-3 weeks. Trust me. If you really want to do this job, you better dump her ass or make sure she's coming with you, because it's not gonna work.
That's what a lot of people are doing now.
Yeah.
These men don't want their wife in the truck 24/7. They just don't want her to cheat.
Yeah. I would never do that, baby. Yeah, you will.
You know how many times we have said in this truck that there's no way we could drive with a woman?
Yeah.
Because they can't, like, not because they don't know what they're doing, because they do. There's really good.
They're just too sensitive.
They're too sensitive. Like, some of the stuff I say to him and some of the stuff he says to me, it would break a female's heart.
You can't say that shit to females.
You just can't.
Yeah.
That means I'm withholding.
Yeah, you have to like have a freaking mouth filter all the time, and I'm not doing that shit when I'm out here. I only use my mouth filter around the customers. Around him, I'm not doing that shit. I refuse. And I don't expect him to do it either. That's the only reason this shit works. Because we say whatever the fuck we want in here. This is a no-go zone for feelings. We don't care about feelings in this truck.
You're hurting my feelings.
We don't care. Like, if you don't like what I'm having to say, I'm like this. And I support his right to do the same thing.
The difference is that everything will change.
Yeah.
And you want to bend. So, like, if me and you want to drive days, we'll fucking argue it out. Or one of us wants to drive nights, we'll argue it out. If you got a woman in here, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
But I can't do that, baby. I can't. No,
do
you
that.
can do it. You just don't want to.
Nah, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. That's like we switch off every 7 days. That's
Yeah.
usually how we do it. 1 week on, we switch off nights and days every week, which I thought was totally fair. You know, you can't be switching off every 2 or 3 days. Your body can't take that. And we try to do it where we have like 2 days off. Like if we were going to switch, this would be the best time to do it because we have time off right now. You got to give your body time to adjust. So it's like if you're going to work nights, you got to stay up wicked late one of your nights off so you can start to get ready to be up all night. The other night I did 542 miles.
I don't really struggle with driving at nights a whole lot, even when I don't change my sleep schedule, because I don't go to bed till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Yeah.
So then normally I just have to push through that last like 3 or 4 hours, which is fine. And you know what I recommend for the people that they get tired near the end of their shift, if you struggle with sleep, because it helped me, is instead of getting an energy drink your last like 4 or 5 hours of your shift, fucking hustle that shit out.
I try to stay away from those energy
And
drinks,
then,
man.
Or coffee, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And then when you go back there and pass out, you're done. It's over with.
I tell you, and I haven't done this yet, but I've been meaning to make the nuclear cocktail. Take one of those 5-hour energies, and when you go over there to make your coffee out of that machine, dump the 5-hour energy in the coffee cup with the sugar and the creamer and stuff.
Dude,
And then make your coffee.
To a fucking hospital.
You're gonna be like going down the street for freaking 500 miles, bro. Your heart's gonna be like,
Go.
But you'll get there. Like, when's the last time you slept? I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, what day is it?
At that point, you might as well be doing some fucking blowout.
Yeah, you might as well put cocaine and meth in that shit. Dude, there's guys out here. I see guys, you know the extreme coffee, the turbo or whatever they get in there? I cannot drink. I did that one time. It was the worst, dude.
They sell them at Pilot.
Yeah, I will put like this much at the top. I'll chase, at the top with just a little bit. But a whole thing, I saw a guy fill up, one of those fucking fish tank coffee mugs.
Yeah.
He filled the whole thing up with that shit. I was like, you're fucking insane,
You know
dude.
what really bothers me is that I'm a soda drinker, but I've seen some of these truckers out here, dude. Like you said, those fucking like those huge cups they got, like this big and this wide. They fill them up with like Coke and soda and everything.
And I'm like, what
I
kind
can't
of
drink all
fucking,
that. How many times
what
you
kind
got
of
pissed?
cup holder do you even have to hold that damn thing?
I don't. They probably just keep it on the floor, grab
Yeah.
it, take a sip, and then put it back.
I'll never forget my driver mentor went and bought that Subway sandwich, the 12-inch. He had the 2 halves, and he put half of it on the floor. He was like, I'll eat it later. He's like, just picked it up and starts eating it. Yeah, it was straight on the floor. Like, you crazy motherfucker. That was so damn funny. Tom was a trip, dude.
Well, my mentor had a huge piss bottle that he never emptied.
That's disgusting, dude.
So when, I couldn't really say much because the company that was mentoring me when I first started a few years ago was that they would, if I would have left him, which I thought about multiple times. I also thought about punching him in the face. But if I would have left him, they'd have stuck me in a hotel, not paid me.
Yeah.
And then it would have took like 2 or 3 weeks before
They would have made you go out with another mentor. Yeah.
Dude, listen, we made a video. I think we made a video on my mentor. It got so bad to the point. Okay, so I'm gonna skip over that. He was so bad that I would have to call him and his mentor
to questions.
To ask questions.
Yeah, I remember.
There was this one time where we were in California. He told me to back into a spot. I backed into the spot. This motherfucker pulls the truck out all the way, backs it back in, and he said, no, that's how it's done.
That's just his fucking ego, dude. And I'll tell you about piss jugs, man. We have a 24-hour maximum limit on piss jugs because we don't keep piss jugs in our truck.
Dude.
The only reason we have piss jugs for a minute is because we can't get out and piss depending on where we're at, or if we're doing our 200-mile run, which we're not allowed to stop. You know, we're pissing in a fucking jug, or not the guy driving, but the passenger is.
It rarely comes to that.
Yeah, I hate doing that shit too, man. But this first chance I have, I'd fucking toss that thing. 'Cause I'm anti-piss jug, man. I did not want those fucking things in my truck. They're disgusting. I saw a guy earlier dumped out like 3 or 4 of them out of his fucking window, sitting right across from us. Remember? And when you're a driver, you notice those things everywhere. They're all over the place, dude. You see them on the side of the highways, everywhere. Like, you don't even think about it. When you're not a truck driver, you don't look for those things. You don't notice them. But after you do this job for a while, you just notice them everywhere. It's nice to sit in a clean truck, though. So y'all got any news? Anything new with y'all? Any motorcycle news? Any gun news?
Ben's gonna give me one.
Yeah, I only went shooting one time when I was home. I went shooting pistols with my dad. I didn't get to shoot any of my rifles.
I went to Florida.
No, I didn't get to shoot any of my rifles.
Oh, I never told him that. My uncle lost his legs in a car accident.
Yeah, sucked.
Yeah, sun's out, nubs out, baby.
Yeah, fucking that was crazy when he called me and told me that.
Yeah, I went to Ohio to visit my aunt. We got there at like 10 o'clock on like a Tuesday night. Wednesday afternoon, I guess my aunt checks my uncle's Life 360 to see where he's at. Well, he's stuck on the interstate. He's been there for almost an hour. So then she's looking, and then she sees that his phone's moving. And then she noticed that his phone gets pulled into a tow yard. Then we start freaking out. Long story short, yeah, he lost both of his legs.
I don't think I heard that part of the story. You think she would have noticed? Well, so the phone was in the truck. That's why I went into the tow yard.
I texted him. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm fixing to call cops. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Answer the phone. Because it said that he was on Facebook. And I'm like, this motherfucker was...
You know he was playing with his phone going down the road.
I plead the fifth.
You know he was.
Not until he gets a settlement. I'm not saying anything.
Shit. Well, ain't nothing you can say or do about it because you wasn't there.
I don't necessarily believe that he wasn't on his phone. 'Cause I think
I don't believe it.
I'm pretty positive he was.
Yeah. Alright, let's wrap this video up. I just wanted to give you guys an update of what we've been doing. The reason, sometimes when I don't make videos, it's because I've been off. Like, I was off for like, what were we off for, like 10 or 11 days? Something like that. We had off for a little while. You know, they tried to get us to come back. It's like, fuck you.
They'll give us $100.
Yeah. Oh, $100. Ooh. That's such a slap in the face, too, man. It's not like you're working some office job and they ask you to come in on your day off and you get to go right back home when you're done. No, once you come out here, you're dedicated for weeks. You're stuck out here for weeks. So don't fucking call me on my day off asking me to come to work. You're smoking crack. I'm not doing it. Anyway, that was our weekend update. Like, share, subscribe, common sense ain't coming.